Kal-El, no!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at the iconic DC characters who were ruined, mishandled, or just done dirty during the DC Extended Universe era.
It's my face. You stole my face. I think I'm having a mushroom flashback. Is that a thing?
Number 10, Green Lantern.
Your name is Hal Jordan.
The only pre-DCEU mistake on our list, Green Lantern's failure cast a long, painful shadow over the next decade of filmmaking from Warner Brothers. Its negative influence is so strong that we're including it, since if this Ryan Reynolds vehicle had been successful, it would have been the foundation of a new, interconnected DC film franchise.
What's with all the green? Green is the color of will. The Guardians harnessed will because it's the strongest source of energy in the universe.
It was so bad even that the Green Lanterns didn't appear in the DCEU at all, with various potential films based on them canceled before going into production.
Oh my god, Hal!
How did you know it was me?
What do you mean? I've known you my whole life! I've seen you naked! You don't think I would recognize you because I can't see your cheekbones?
Thankfully, in the new DCU, the Lanterns are back, with Guy Gardner appearing in 2025 Superman and a TV series based on the Lantern Corps in the works.
So you know he's Clark Kent.
Why does he trust everyone?
He doesn't. Just us, because we are also of the cloth.
Number 9, Black Manta.
This was your grandfather's. He was one of the Navy's first frogmen during World War II. He was so stealthy in the water, his unit nicknamed him Manta.
He stole the show as the secondary villain in the first Aquaman movie, so much so that he had his own movie greenlit. We didn't know that this was going to be a Black Manta movie at the time, however. Originally announced as The Trench, it was set to be a scarier look at the dark, deep ocean trenches briefly visited by Aquaman in the first movie.
Who the hell are you?
Maybe this will jog your memory.
Only after cancellation was it revealed to have actually been a secret Black Manta movie.
Kill the man who murdered your father.
You can't leave him like that!
You're asking for mercy.
James Wan did go on to make Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom for DC as well, and Black Manta did return, but this potential anti-hero never got a movie all to himself like Black Adam did. Number 8, The Joker. Not once, but twice in recent memory has Warner Brothers ruthlessly mishandled the Joker.
What are you gonna do? You gonna kill me, Mr. J?
What? Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you.
From the moment the first pictures of Jared Leto's Joker in Suicide Squad were revealed, people were making fun of him, and that continued when bizarre stories about his on-set behavior and method acting circulated.
Listen, you are my gifts to this handsome hunka. You belong to him now.
The silver grills he wears in all of his DCEU appearances also made it impossible to take him seriously, since Leto can barely talk. Years on, and it looked like Todd Phillips had made a more successful version of the character in 2019's Joker, only to ruin all the goodwill he had built up with one of the worst movie sequels of all time, a musical with a main character who cannot sing.
I want my whole life to be lived with you.
Number 7, Shazam.
So just say it? Like, Shazam?
Yes! Carry my name, and with it you carry all my powers.
The superhero formerly known as Captain Marvel surprised audiences in 2019 when his debut movie turned out to be a solid superhero flick.
I'd like to purchase some of your finest beer, please.
It was an origin story we'd never seen on the big screen, unless a 1941 serial counts, and as such, DC brought fresh concepts to theatergoers.
Yeah, you electrocuted a bus and almost killed these people.
And then I caught it! Freddy, I caught a bus with my bare hands, man!
Unfortunately, that same momentum couldn't carry Shazam through to a successful sequel. Both the direct sequel and the Black Adam spin-off were practically dead on arrival, with minimal interest from the public in seeing more movies about relatively obscure characters, though Black Adam was actually solid. Add to that Zachary Levi's personal controversies, and you've got a recipe for failure. Number 6, The Justice League.
I believe in truth, but I'm also a big fan of justice.
We're specifically here talking about the versions of the Justice League seen in the infamous Joss Whedon cut of the Justice League in 2017. Only when the Snyder Cut really did appear 4 years later did we see just how bad Whedon's additions to the movie were. The characters all seemed to hate each other while making non-stop lewd jokes and quips, and even in one scene bickering so much that innocent bystanders were killed.
Well, I knew you didn't bring me back because you like me.
I don't. Not.
Even Henry Cavill's stoic Superman became a quip machine during the final battle, while Aquaman accuses Cyborg of not actually wanting to help them stop Darkseid.
So you can't find them? Or maybe you don't want to.
He then puts the moves on Wonder Woman while sitting on the lasso of truth. Even the cast spoke out against Whedon.
Oof. You're gorgeous and fierce and strong and
Number 5. Batgirl.
Once you two are out of the way, ain't gonna be no one to stop me.
Don't bet on it, Gruesome.
Just how bad was the canceled Batgirl movie? We don't know because nobody's ever seen it. Initially also helmed by Joss Whedon, though he thankfully left and the final script was written by Christina Hodson, the movie was set to star Leslie Grace as Barbara Gordon. J.K. Simmons was also going to return as Jim Gordon, after first appearing in the role for Justice League. The movie was finished and went into post-production before executives decided to cancel it and take the tax write-off.
Don't let that donut dunker get to you. We're gonna have this whole thing sewn up before Batman and Superman get back.
It was even going to have Michael Keaton in it as another grand return for his version of Batman to the DCEU. Will we ever get the Batgirl movie of our dreams? Who knows now?
Like it or not, we're all you've got. You either play with us or give up the game.
Number 4. Batman.
Sorry, guys. I didn't bring a sword.
This one may be a controversial pick, but fans remain divided about Ben Affleck's Caped Crusader. He's just as violent as Christian Bale's previous iteration, but might be the most ruthless version of Batman to date.
Jesus Christ. He branded him.
And who can forget the infamous plot point in Batman vs. Superman where he brands criminals so that they can be murdered in prison and blows up cars with the guns mounted on his Batmobile. Just because the guns are on a car doesn't mean he gets a free pass for using them. Thankfully, we now have an outstanding version of The Dark Knight in Matt Reeves' new Elseworlds trilogy. Battinson doesn't even kill one person in all of the Batman. Number 3. Superman.
Let's put our cards on the table here, General.
You're scared of me because you can't control me. You don't, and you never will. But that doesn't mean I'm your enemy.
Most of the missteps with Henry Cavill's Superman come not in the Snyder Cut, which was an improvement, but in Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman. It makes sense that Warner Brothers wanted a more serious, mature version of DC's heroes after the failure of Green Lantern, and Man of Steel does fulfill that wish. But Clark Kent just doesn't behave in the way comic fans expect. He steals clothes, he destroys someone's truck out of revenge, and he hardly even saves anybody. In Batman vs. Superman, he seems to feel no remorse for the destruction of Metropolis at his own hands, and also flies away from the courthouse after Lex detonates his bomb rather than staying to help.
What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
Maybe.
Number 2. The Flash. How do you solve a problem like The Flash? By throwing more money than makes sense at it, hiring dozens of screenwriters and nearly as many directors, and eventually pushing it through the door after its star has been well and truly canceled for far more criminal offenses than we can list here.
Mom! What are you doing? You're gonna tattle now? Do the thing. Fine.
The final movie was actually less muddled than its fraught production would have you believe, despite its disturbingly uncanny CGI, with Michael Keaton getting his triumphant return as Batman and Sasha Calle debuting a dark, frightening version of Kara Zor-El who stole all the scenes she appeared in.
A lot of humans are worth saving.
Maybe to you. But I'm not a human. I'm a Kryptonian.
But it's never a good sign when Batman and Supergirl are the best characters in your movie all about The Flash.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Wonder Woman.
What is a secretary?
Ooh, well, I do everything. I go where he tells me to go and I do what he tells me to do.
Oh, well, where I'm from, that's called slavery.
I really like her.
Fantastic.
She stole the show in Batman vs. Superman, and then her standalone movie turned out to be the first huge success for the DCEU. Who can forget that iconic No Man's Land scene? But alas, the future was not bright for Diana Prince. Gal Gadot's subsequent movies have shown that Wonder Woman was clearly a fluke, being largely carried by Chris Pine's charisma. And then we got Wonder Woman 1984, which had some great trailers and nothing else. Despite Patty Jenkins returning to write and direct, 1984 was a huge failure.
Max Lord, you're putting yourself and everyone else in grave danger. I need you to give me the stone.
And it wasn't even bad in a fun way, like the original Suicide Squad. It was just boring. We can't wait for the new DCU's inevitable Wonder Woman redo. Let us know in the comments what your favorite DCEU movie was and whether you're going to miss any of those characters.
Find him! Save Martha!